Can you do a Moombahton remix of a Romanian Gypsy song?
On the cover on the beat, so twerk it, bitch.
Okay, what's good? It's your boy Undercover and welcome to the second episode of Ask Undercover. Hey! The YouTube show where you ask and I answer. So the last Q&A I received so many positive feedback from you guys that I decided to turn this into a monthly thing, or maybe every 6 weeks or so. So this time I received even more questions from you guys to answer, so I hope I can cover them all in this video, and without any further ado, let's find out what you guys asked me. Okay, so first question, get corona or never have any spices with your food ever again?
Bruh.
Do you really think that I'd rather get corona than... Nah man, just kidding, just kidding. So next question. What will you do if you are told that the world is ending in 24 hours? I'd go to the store and rob the whole store from every food that I enjoy and just eat my last 24 hours away. That's definitely the one thing I'll do when I have 24 hours left, so yeah. Okay, are you ever going to release a song outside of your comfort zone or genre? The funny thing is, I'm already producing outside of my comfort zone because I'm mainly known of my trap music, but I also make Moombahton music, EDM music, I'm experimenting with tech house right now, and I even make orchestral music, like my orchestral remix from Martin Garrix's Animals. Yeah, in my opinion, I think you can discover more sounds and more styles and techniques by producing outside of your comfort zone. So let's say I'm producing hardstyle, then that way I discover some sounds, techniques that I can apply back in trap music. So my tip is definitely produce outside of your comfort zone. Okay, how many burgers can you eat? A lot. Like a fucking lot. Next question. What is the last thing that you ate? Okay, what's with the fucking questions about food? I mean, I guess you guys know that I'm a big fan of food. So yeah, the last thing I ate was shawarma, like 20 minutes ago. I think it was 2 shawarmas. And it was delicious as fuck. Okay, next question. What song or remix of yours are you most proud of? Hashtag Sushi Squad. Back again with the food. So, okay, the song that I'm most proud of, or at least the remix, is definitely my Candy Shop remix. Because when I was making the Candy Shop remix, I immediately said, okay, this is the best remix I've made so far. Like quality-wise, the track was really good. It had a lot of details, the sounds were, in my opinion, amazing, and it all just fitted perfectly into the track together with Candy Shop. And the funny thing is, the first week it only got like maybe 200,000 views. Now I think it's over 10 million views in like 5-6 months. So that's pretty amazing, especially considering that I was saying it was my best remix so far and now it's exploded like crazy. Okay, next motherfucking question. When did your music journey actually start? Did you actually want to be a DJ producer? Well, I never wanted to be a DJ producer. I wasn't even considering it back in the day because I always wanted to be a lawyer. I planned my whole school so that I would go to the university and study law. But when I was in my last year, right before I got my diploma, suddenly my music exploded. And from that point on, I talked with my parents about it. And together we decided to just take a break from school, take a year off and try this music stuff. And the funny thing is, I am still in that break and still making music, and yeah, everything is going well for me so far except for the quarantine shit. Yeah, I'd say I made the right choice. I mean, school is important and I even got my diploma, but after that I took a year off and just went for the music blindly because I didn't know where it would take me, and yeah, I think I made the right choice. But school is important, stay in school, kids. Next question. Aren't we actually living the endgame right now? Isn't Corona the new Thanos? Think about it for a sec. Is Corona the new Thanos? Okay, next question. Who is your favorite DJ or producer? Yeah, DJ, I'd say DJ Snake. He's my favorite DJ as an artist because once I was playing at a show in Boat's house and he was the headliner and I was playing after him, and I was able to see up close how he was wrecking the whole crowd, and I thought it was fucking amazing. Like his whole style, his whole swag, and the songs he plays as a DJ, they're just amazing. The whole act is amazing. But if we're talking skill, then I'd say DJ Earone from the Netherlands because yeah, I think he's the most skilled DJ I know. When I'm seeing him playing, it's always a delight because of how skillful he is and how what kind of techniques he uses to mix certain tracks. And Yeah, it's just amazing. So big shout out to DJ Snake and DJ Irwan. Yeah, as for a producer, I'd definitely say Skrillex, because not only because of his dubstep tracks, but also because he made trap songs. He made songs for Justin Bieber, so pop songs. He even made Moombahton songs, and everything he made is quality-wise, it's just so good and also very creative. So I'm a big fan of Skrillex. Okay, next fucking question. Chudian Rhythm was a great one. Are you thinking of making another India trap? Well, in the last Q&A, someone asked me if I could make a remix of a Bollywood song, and that's how I made Chudian Rhythm. As for India influences, I really like India melodies, the vocals, the instruments, so I'm definitely going to apply that more in some other tracks, so you'll definitely hear more of that style in my tracks. Okay, let's see. Why do you put that red tape across your eyes? Okay, so firstly, it's not red tape, it's a red stripe. Like if you have a brush with paint and you made a stripe in front of my eyes. I do that because my artist name is Undercover, and I want to stay undercover by hiding my eyes. So when I'm playing live, I'm hiding my eyes by putting on zonnebril. What the fuck? Shades. Shades. Zonnebril. What the fuck? The fuck is zonnebril in het Engels? Hoe kan ik dat nou niet meer weten? Zonnebril. Shades toch of niet? Dat is geen mooi woord. Engels, hond. Sunglasses, hoe fucking moeilijk is het, ouwe?
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
Oké, dat gaan we opnieuw doen. So when I'm playing a show, I'm hiding my eyes by putting on sunglasses. And on social media, I want to stay undercover by hiding my eyes with a red stripe. I didn't want it to be the standard black block in front of your eyes, but I wanted to give my own spin on it by making it a red stripe. And so that's a part of my branding. I'm too lazy to do it in a video because I don't have any tracking software that can track my eyes and put a red stripe on it, so I'm just too lazy to do it. Next question. How did you first get trapped? Deze buurt is zo fucked up met fucking geluid, jongen. Oh, yo. Eén Carlos Keo scooter ook. Okay, next motherfucking question. How did you first get Trap City's attention? Any tips on how I can get my songs featured? So the first track Trap City featured for me was the Turn Down For What remix back in 2014. And the funny thing is, that's actually my biggest song because it now has over 130 million views, and that's insane. I think they actually discovered me because I dropped a lot of remixes on my SoundCloud. But right before they featured me on Trap City, I was playing during Amsterdam Dance Event at a party of Sydney Sampson, and backstage I met one of the owners of Trap City, and we just hung out and talked about music, and he found out that I was on the cover, and I found out that he was the owner of Trap City, and we could go along really well. So I think it was a coincidence that I met him, but they were already interested in featuring me on Trap City. And my tip to you is just remix a lot of popular songs, because if you're a lesser known producer, then you can ride along on the wave of popularity of popular tracks by remixing them, and then you can stand out, and that way YouTube channels like Trap City will recognize and discover your tracks. Yeah, just make a lot of remixes, be consistent, and that way a YouTube channel will definitely discover you. Okay, next question. How to analyze frequencies better during mastering? Well, I analyze my frequencies all by ear. I do everything by ear. And I think because I've made music for so long, and that's like 10 plus years, I've developed the skill to recognize these frequencies more and recognize when frequencies are interfering with other frequencies in my tracks. And another technique is just to put a simple EQ on the master and just look for those high peaks and try to filter them out and listen if it makes your mix any cleaner. So pretty simple. Oh, fuck, het lukt niet. Ik haat dit. Okay, next motherfucking question. By whom are you inspired? Yeah, the question is not by who, but by what? Because I can get inspired by everything. Let's say I'm watching a movie about basketball and the basketball is hitting the fence, then the sound the fence makes, I'm thinking about sampling it and making a track of it. I can get inspired by everything anywhere, so yeah. Okay, are you open for collabs with less known producers? Okay, I'm definitely open for collabs with less known producers, and I actually get a lot of promo mail of lesser known producers that send me their stuff. Yeah, when their shit is good, I'm just open to collab. A good example is a producer called Ramsey Saya. he sent me a track and he asked me to collab it, and I listened to the track and it was a pretty good track, so I said to him,
Okay, let's collab this shit.
yeah, that track is now in development. I still need to find the time to finish that project. But yeah, big shout out to Ramsey Saya. You definitely need to check him out because he's a less known producer that makes pretty dope stuff. Actually, I don't give a fuck who you are. If you're big, if you're small, if your shit is dope, then we'll definitely do a collab. Okay, where the fuck was it? Jesus. Can you do a Moombahton remix of a Romanian Gypsy song? Can I make a Moombahton remix of a Romanian Gypsy song?
Give me some. I know what the girl them need. New York to Haiti. I got lipstick stamps on my passport. You make it hard to live. Been around the world, don't speak the language. But your booty don't need explaining. Talk dirty to me.
Okay, next one. Do you have a promo mail? Yes, I do, and that's info@undercovermusic.com. You can see it right here on screen, or you can just check the description and send all your promo shit to me. Okay, next one. How do you sidechain your kick and bass, your style?
Oppan Gangnam Style.
Okay, next one. How do you do the mixing and mastering for your Moombahton song? So I cannot go into full detail because then the video would be too long. But the main thing I'm aiming for when I'm making Moombahton is I want it to sound dirty and raw.
The fucking bass is fucking raw!
Meaning that the mix doesn't have to be perfect like a Skrillex song or a Nicky Romero song. You need to find a balance between quality and dirty, if that makes any sense. Clean and dirty, basically. Next one. Okay, so you can never make any vacation pictures or you can never eat sushi again. Okay, I'm definitely picking sushi because most of the time when I'm abroad, I'm actually not on vacation, I'm at work because I'm playing. So basically when I'm making a picture, it's not a vacation picture. Okay, next fucking question. What's your favorite food from Indonesian culinary? Culinary was my favorite Indonesian food. Okay, back with the food again, and I'd say sate kambing is my go-to when I'm going to Indonesia. And sate kambing is actually lamb skewer, another word I cannot pronounce.
Lamb skewer.
It's lamb skewer with a sweet and spicy peanut sauce or satay sauce. When you're ever going to Indonesia, you'll definitely need to try that shit. Yeah, the sate kambing in the restaurants are pretty good, but if you want the real stuff, then you need to go to the food stalls on the streets. Yeah, and the food stalls on the streets are less sanitary than the restaurants, but the food is way better, so keep that in mind. Okay, next one. When are you coming to India? Okay, the funny thing is, before the whole quarantine stuff, I actually had a tour planned in India, but it got cancelled because Corona came and fucked us all up. So yeah, hopefully after quarantine I can still come to India and play my stuff for all you guys. But until then, we'll just have to wait and pray and hope we don't all die and the world ends. So yeah. Okay, next question. Why you always keep the drum beat same in all of your songs? Halloween, Tune Down for What, Rumba. Okay, I'm not sure what you mean by that, but yeah, I always try to keep the same rhythm and keep some instruments the same in all of my songs. I use them differently or layer them differently, but mostly they're the same. I actually do this on purpose because in my opinion, if you keep repeating some drum patterns or some instruments that you use in other songs, that way you can create your own unique style that people will recognize when it's playing somewhere. Try to keep repeating certain elements in your tracks so that you can create your own unique style. Okay, next one. Any projects for the near future? Yeah, since quarantine I've been making so much fucking music. Like every week or so I've been making a track from finish to start, and sometimes even 2 tracks. Yeah, the first thing I'm going to drop is June 1st, a Moombahton track called Tropical Rhythm on Basshole Records. Yeah, and I also made a remix, a Baila Funk remix of Cut It, and it's the same track I've used in the weird barber video I did last time.
Cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it.
And I think I'm going to drop that somewhere next week or so. Yeah, next to that I've made so many tracks, they're all ready to release, but I don't want to release a track every week. I want to keep it at a minimum of 2, maybe 3 per month. Okay, next fucking question. When are you two getting married? Hashtag cute couple. Okay, it's actually funny that you're asking this because I'm getting married next week and you're all invited. No, just kidding, man. I'm not getting married next week. Okay, next question. How did you get your name? I don't think I've answered this question before in my Q&A. I've answered it many times in other interviews. But it all began when I started making music back in 2009. And we have this social platform here in the Netherlands. It's called Hives. It's actually the Facebook of 2009. It was before Facebook. I made an artist profile on there and I dropped all the music I made. But I needed a name. Dutch people... Fucking honden, jongen, ik zweer het je. Ik ga zo'n hond neerschieten, echt. Back 2009, blah blah blah. Okay, so back in 2009, every picture I made was with my fingers in front of my eyes to stay undercover. And I named it Ondercover. And that's actually how Dutch people literally pronounce undercover. So I kind of adopted Ondercover as my name, but I wanted people to pronounce it as undercover. Okay, so any projects for the near future? Heb ik deze niet geantwoord? Huh? Dat heb ik al geantwoord, what the fuck? Okay, and finally, the last question. Are you pregnant? Okay, I'm done, guys. I'm done. I'm not gonna even try this shit anymore. I'm done.
Oh my god! Wow!
Oh, ah, fuck! Oh, fuck! Okay, and that's it, guys. All your questions answered by the one and only Undercover. So I really enjoyed answering your questions. So if you have any more dumb, stupid, interesting, funny or musical questions, just drop them below in the comments. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram, where I'll be announcing when I'm recording the next Q&A. So with that being said, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and share this with every soul you've ever known in your entire existence. Okay, so stay safe out there, keep enjoying my music, and I'll see you very soon in the next one. Peace.